Hey guys, welcome back. Yes, 2 videos in one day. I had some time, so I thought I would make a second video talking about what is wrong with the trucking industry and who and what brings it down. So I'll get into it. Thank you for all the support for the channel. Appreciate that. So let's get into it. What is wrong with the trucking industry? There's a lot wrong, and one of them being is there's no trust between the dispatcher, the broker, and the driver. There's basically 3 things you need to, not always, but for the most part, you have to deal with the broker, you have to deal with the dispatcher, and you have to deal with the driver. And any side of it, if you're on the broker side, if you're on the dispatcher side, if you're on the trucker side, you think the other 2 are lying to you, and that's where it goes wrong. So the dispatcher thinks the broker's lying to him about the rate, about the pickup times, about the where it's going, and there's a lot more. And the broker thinks the dispatcher is lying about the pickup time, about what kind of truck he has, or the delivery time. The driver thinks the broker is lying to the dispatcher about the pickup times, about everything else, and sometimes the driver doesn't understand that, so he blames everything on the dispatcher. So he thinks the dispatcher makes up the pickup time, the delivery time, what kind of load it is, the dimensions. So there's no trust between anybody. So obviously this issue will never get resolved, because everybody has trust issues. So I'm not here with some kind of problem solver that I'm gonna solve something. No, I'm just making it aware that is a problem, and that's a problem in the trucking industry. So who brings down the trucking industry? I would say brokers. And I don't want to point a finger only in one direction, but a lot of times it's brokers, because customers pay the same rate year round. They pay, we have customers in our company where it doesn't matter if it's summer, winter, whatever season it is, they're paying the same exact rate they've been paying for years. So a broker can't tell me and be like, hey, so there's it's slow season right now, so I'll pay more. Or hey, there's just right now there's so many trucks that the customer's not paying much. That is completely BS. So I think the broker drives down the trucking industry, and I'm not talking about all of them. I work with some really good brokers out there, and they help me out with so much loads, and they pay me the best rates. Even a customer won't even get me, but their customers pay them really well, so they pay me. And year round, it's the same exact price. So that's why I know that brokers drive down the industry. And the people that take their loads are, so truckers, dispatchers, companies that take their loads are the ones driving it down. Because if a broker knows they could get it covered for this price, that means they're not going to lift their price up. The prices are just going to get cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. And that's why I'm on a load board a lot and rerun a certain region. So I see the same load get posted, and sometimes I even worked with a customer before and they're just too cheap or something, and then some broker starts working with them, and then they're just paying a lot cheaper. And I could call the customer, and the customer will tell me way over the price, and then I'll call the broker just curious what he could do, and he's like, yeah, sorry, the best I could do is this. And I'm like, literally just talked to the customer, and the customer told me $500 more. So that's my opinion. Everybody has an opinion, but this is mine. So yeah, and truckers need to stop thinking that the grass is greener on the other side. So, you know, they talk to friends and they're like, oh yeah, I heard that company's doing way better, I heard that company's doing better, I heard that company this, I heard that dispatcher's this. I have even a lot of people asking me like, hey, are you hiring? You know, like, I want to work. It's honestly, it's just stay where you are, you know, do the best you can, and the dispatcher will do the best you can, and everything will go smoothly. You know, don't be running around looking for, you know, a new trucking company, a new, you know, somebody else to drive for, you know. And the truth is, it's everywhere is the same exact thing. You know, they might make it sound like it's all, you know, you don't even have to lift a finger with us. You know, we have the best rates. You know, it's not true. Everybody has their own ups and downs. You know, one day you have the best rate, the next day the other guy has the best rate. One day you have a low rate, then another day the other guy has a low rate. You know, it's never better there or it's better there. So that's what's wrong with the industry. People think the grass is green on the other side, which is not true. People say another thing that's wrong with the industry is dispatchers. Dispatchers book cheap loads, this and that. Honestly, it could be to a certain point, but if the dispatcher ain't making the company money, there's no reason for the company to keep this dispatcher around. There's no reason at all, because if you as a driver is losing money, then the company is losing money. So how is that beneficial for the company or the driver to have this dispatcher around? So that's why I think that dispatchers are not the cause of the problem of the trucking industry driving down. So this is a video of my opinion. You know, you could get on the comments and roast me, go for it. But this was my opinion of the trucking industry and why it's going down. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.